Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at SPY and QQQ, that is S&P 500 and Nasdaq, and then we'll take a look at tech stocks, that is Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Netflix, Google, and Amazon. Also, don't forget to check out this last video on my Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel that I did. Link to this channel is in the description below, and I talked about how I'm buying the sell-offs. This video got a lot of interest. You don't want to miss out. Definitely, I'm talking about showing the numbers as well, what positions I hold across multiple indices, tech stocks indices, Tesla, Nvidia. I bought some Nvidia as well here. Check this video out, guys, as well. If you're interested, subscribe to this channel as well if you want to follow along. Link to my Junior Trader Dividend Investing channel is in the description of this video. All right. So S&P 500, let's start off there. Now, the first thing first, let's turn on the structural indicator. And if you need access to all the tools as well of mine, links to my tools are in the description as well of this video. All right. So we broke the structure yesterday, and today we are seeing a rebound at 20 and 50 days moving average intraday. That's fine. All right. It rebounds just like we have pullbacks in the uptrend, we have rebounds in the downtrend. And I talked about this very possibility yesterday. But this bottom of the blue box would have and is resulting in that resistance, and then it's selling off. So you get my point, right? Sure, intraday upside can continue, and that happened for the day, but that was just an intraday rebound, right? Now, technically, this is still a resistance zone, and today we are seeing a sell-off. Intraday trade, done. Upside trade, that was it, done. This was the target, overhead resistance at the blue box, takes the profits out. I talked about it in the morning as well when I talked about Nvidia. Right now, since the overall structure is bearish, let's see if we continue lower tomorrow. What is the levels for that we are watching now? Anytime if we lose 20 and 50 days moving average, it's just a continuation to the downside. This is the level, 547.94 cents. If it breaks, then we are watching the level of 538. Technically, that's the direction we are going. If somehow we can hold over here, let's say above 547.85 cents area, then tomorrow we need to see a strong close again, but that's something. Structure is not in the upside right now. Can it turn to the upside? Well, for that, that's what I'm saying. We have to watch the possibilities, right? So let's go to the hourly interval. Well, if again, that's the level, guys. If we can hold somehow this zone 547, wow, that's a good candle push to the upside here, or to the 549. If somehow we can tomorrow hold this as well, sure, some upside is possible. But again, right now, since we're in the bearish structure, upsides, you have to do it very carefully, only until the blue box. And if we can get above the blue box, that can turn into overall bullish as well on the swing side as well. But right now, I would only touch it intraday based off of these levels, and let's see what it does. As I said, losing this area 20 and 50 days tomorrow can constitute downside. Otherwise, it can intraday still a little bit rebound again, but it's just a rebound, nothing more than that. Structure is still broken on S&P 500. We'll see what it does. But today's play was pretty much we have a retest of the rejection at 554 and 70 cents, pretty much 555. So, all right, let's take a look at QQ. QQ is technically also in the bearish structure. You can see we are in the negative structure on this from a couple of days though on this one. Little bit of that upside is coming, but that's fine. It's just a rebound until 467 and 88. Wow, sorry guys. Until 467 and 83 cents, we are still technically in a bearish structure. Okay, that's still just a negative structure. Let's take a look at hourly interval as well. And technically, the bottom level you're watching is then 448, right? As if we continue to stay in this downtrend. Now, can this form a pivot? Junior Trader, can this become a pivot here? We are seeing rebound pivot tomorrow possibly. So, well, for that, we have to first of all fall close above 460 and 60 cents and not lose it. Now, remember, rebounds is just in a rebound. Structure is not to the upside, right? Structure is to the downside right now. So, the only thing benefit on the rebounds you have with these big markets like S&P 500 and QQQ is that these are big markets. In the long run, they go up. So that's why you can get away with being a little bit not a little bit uncareful, not being careful that much, and still be get away with little bit of mistakes. But other stocks may not give you that type of excuse, right? But again, you still have to, again, it also depends what size you are trading, how much you are risking. But anyways, what I'm trying to say, if this pivot has to form, we need to stay above and close above 460 and 57 cents. Then we can, above this, some upside may come, but I like to see some more consolidation. But this would be the level. If we can stay above 220 hours moving average, and tomorrow when the market opens, we see strength in the pre-market level holds 460, 57 cents, sure. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, we're going down. So yeah, and technically that will just be a rebound though, guys, intraday. All right, structure overall is not bullish. All right, it's still negative though. You'll see you have levels to watch on both sides, right? I gave you those levels. So Microsoft. So Microsoft rejecting, and so it gapped down, but it's coming back up, but it's rejecting underneath of 200 days moving average. Unfortunately, it's just a rebound. As long as we stay below it, technically, guys, the structure on this is still bearish. It's not bullish. It broke the structure back over here. So for this one, oh, sorry, wrong one. So if for this one, that we have to get back again to the upside, but it has to first at least get above 200 days moving average in the overall structure. Otherwise, no. And if we go to the hourly interval, this is the zone. Well, there are two things you can watch tomorrow. If Microsoft can hold above 410 tomorrow and get above it, sure, this can continue higher. But if anytime it loses 20 hours moving average and this air zone, pretty much this zone 407, we most likely will come down again. Right now it's look like it wanna go up, but it all comes down to this level. If we stay above it 410, and on lower time frames you see price action forming double bottoms, wicks are forming when the market opens tomorrow. We stay above 410, things may try to continue higher up from here where we are, right? So but that's something you have to see on the lower time frame, that price action level hold. Apple doing some buying back below 20 and 50 days moving average. So for Apple, we'll have to go to the hourly interval to discuss more about it. Okay, so some buying is coming in, and I'm seeing 2 hours of good buying happen here, right? If tomorrow we can stay above 220 and get above 20 hours moving average, you can expect this at least an upside, but that will just be a rebound until 223 and 88 cent zone first. But this could be traded as an intraday upside tomorrow, but as long as we step up 220 and 20 cents area. Meta. So let's go to the daily interval, and Meta went to 50 days moving average all the way, bouncing back up. Structure though on this is still in the bearish structure. Now, what do we make out of it though? This is the level, guys, 515. As if we continue to stay below it tomorrow, it's not an upside play. If it can get above this 515 tomorrow, then it can continue higher. But this is the level for that, because that's still a structural pivot resistance on this, and we'll see if it continues to break to the downside. Technically, structure on this is still to the downside. Okay. Let's see on hourly interval if we are seeing some strength on it. So I'm seeing again the price action is showing some good buying here. 2 hours of buying tomorrow, but yeah, that's the level, guys. 515 tomorrow. If we lose 20 hours moving average, then forget it. To the upside, and anything I'm saying in the bullish perspective, just do vice versa for the bearish. Okay. Netflix. So Netflix, though trying to find some bounce at 20 days moving average, we did break the structure yesterday though. We are red and negative structure on this right now. So can it continue higher? So here's the thing, it hasn't lost 20 and 50 days moving average. You have, and this blue box is still strong up here. You still have to take it as a cool off though. Yes, structure has changed, but just a little bit be careful. It's not the time to just blindly short it. These are big cap stocks, guys. We would have to see some more price reaction. I would want to see this loose blue box for any short play. at least on the swing side. Let's take a look at intraday. So and also because there's a good buying, well, at least right now, right? So this is this blue box, 678 and 95 cents. If we stay above it, we can test 200 hours moving average again, and then we'll see what the price action does if it still resists. But if anytime we lose 608 and 78 and 87 cents, intraday downside can continue. So that's the level you are watching from Netflix. Google. So with Google, guys, the thing is that that whole Google needs to be broken down in small things and all of that. But anyways, Google seems to be a little bit struggling. Just as it's selling off today as well again, and you can see structure on this lately has also been negative, bearish, right? And we are, even though above 200 days moving average, trying to hold ourselves, but I do see a sell-off. And where am I seeing a sell-off? At my significant level. My tools mark these things automatically for you guys. Get access to my tools. Links are in the description below. So you can see we came back all the way to our significant level, sold off. Right now, if we lose tomorrow 200 days moving average, you just expect downside. If we somehow can hold above 200 days moving average, it may try to again retest this level above. Amazon. And okay, Amazon, interesting. So the price action though stayed negative on this after rebound as well. And this was that, right? Since the time we turned red and bearish structure. Yesterday's candle still looked good to me. Today's candle, unfortunately, is not good, right? So again, like anytime we lose 200 days moving average, there's a problem, and seems like the problem may persist and continue. I'm not sure how well off this trend line is, but yeah, there is this trend line you can also follow. So Amazon is still rejecting this trend line. If anyhow Amazon can hold 200 days moving average and then zigzag and get out of this trend line, then a big move can happen. Otherwise, if we lose 200 days moving average, just expect a downside. Structure is still remaining in the downtrend though. I just showed you that. All right, guys, just wrapping up right at the market close almost, right? Yeah, just now market closed. And so yeah, I did the video 10 minutes ago, just before market closing. Anyways, that's it for this video. Check out, my dividend investing channel if you are interested. And also, I don't know if you're interested or not. You should definitely check out a lot of good stuff there. And yeah, I did Tesla video already in the morning. And then another video on semiconductors will be coming out today or later. All right, that's it for this one. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description below. And with that, I'll see you in the next videos. Take care. Bye.